Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for the 11th of July. This is a general weekly read, True Black in a Celtic cross, and then I'll also use the Golden Art Nouveau cards to clarify. I'm just going to jump straight into this one. Temperance, find the balance. Three of Cups, celebration with other people. Recent past, you've got the Five of Cups. You can't, you're missing the bigger picture here. You can't see the hope that remains. Near future, the Fool, we love to see him. The World down at the bottom, that's great. Triumphant victory. Aries, this is looking excellent. Safe space from the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, love to see that. Empress, ooh, that's nice to see as well. Love's definitely high on the agenda. Be careful, those of you trying to get pregnant, this is a good time to do it. Or not, depending on your whether you want to or not, I suppose. Hopes and fears, Ace of Pentacles, which is great. And the Hierophant, time to do something for the greater good, or you're going to gain some knowledge in that particular week. Energy on the bottom, the Emperor. He's just been in who I've just read for Leo. Just been in Leo's read. So that he's about order, control. He's an amalgamation of all four kings, really. And he's very stoic. He's sat on this throne that's literally rock solid obsidian or granite. He's making a list. He's making this prism out of thin air because it's the most robust structure in architecture. It's about controlling the chaos, about really being in control, but in a really positive way. So this is where you're going to start off with the Temperance, which is finding the balance, the yin and yang. She sits opposite the Devil, and whereas the Devil is all about have another donut, have another beer, have an affair, she's like, whoa, just enjoy the donut, just enjoy one glass of beer, maybe two, because you celebrate. If you're drinking beer because you're in a happy place, then fine, have a few beers, celebrate, don't get a hangover, blah blah. If you're drinking to excess because you're not living your best life, this is where Temperance steps in and goes, just calm it down a little bit. Yeah, let's find the balance in all things. And then crossing that, you've got a great card, the Three of Cups. Is all about celebration, celebrating with other people. This is a well-deserved celebration. I don't know what it is for you because this is a general read, but Aries, people are very, very pleased for you. In the recent past, which could be the start of this week, you've got the Five of Cups, so that's the kind of spilled milk card. You're looking at what you've lost rather than what you've got. Oh, look what you could have had. Classic thing is, I really want to win 10 million. Oh, I've only won 5 million. And he's like, really? You're upset about that? So just kind of put things into context. It was a great thing I read once, and it said, be careful of what you think your life is like, because somebody somewhere is praying to have your life. They would jump in a moment, in a heartbeat. They would take over your life and go, this is what I would love to live in a house like that. I would love to be in a situation like that. I'm not saying that we have not got first world problems, and it's like if you feel upset about the situation, then rightly so, but let's just keep it into context. I'm the same. Sometimes I'm very sort of, oh, woe is me, I'm having a terrible life. It's like, you're really not, Steve. You're really not. And you're definitely not, because the Fool's here, and the Fool is like, come on, let's jump into the next adventure. Jump in with both feet. This is the near future. It's all or nothing. What are you waiting for? Go. At the bottom, you're agreeing with that. In your heart of hearts, you're kind of going, yeah, it is. It's time for me to level up. It's the world. It's time to go through that magical portal into the next level, to be the better person, to go from Steve 2.0 to Steve 3.0. Sometimes with the World, it's the last card. The Fool meets on his journey, and he does go back around. There's no choice. He goes back and he starts the journey again. But sometimes it's like Dungeons and Dragons. You level up. So the wizard levels up and becomes a better wizard and goes and has another adventure. Or you go, you weren't very good this time. You're going to stay at the same level and try again. A bit like taking your driving test. You did the theory, you failed on the practical, go out and take the driving test again, and this time you pass. That's all it is. So the World is talking about, you've reached this level. There's a laurel leaf there. The ideas are being released. You've got the whole world in your hand. It's verdant, it's abundant. It's a really joyful card, this World card, particularly in this deck. So just be careful of that. This is a really good card. Got some really good energy here. And the only reason I'm saying that is just done a reading for Leo, where they had a very good reading, and then it got clarified and it kind of put the brakes on. I was like, what are you doing that for? This is great. at the top of the sort of head of the matter, what is known is there's this triumphant victory. So you've got a celebration and a triumphant victory, and the Fool and the World and a new start and the Empress and the Hierophant and the Emperor and Empress have just noticed as well. So you've got divine counterparts. So there's a lot of balance in this as well. You know, whereas he's very stoic and controlling and order and discipline, she's all changing seasons. Oh, well, if it's raining, it's raining. He's like, I thought we planned for rain, you know, and they balance themselves out beautifully. So this is a lovely balanced reading as well, which, I mean, temperance, obviously, it just balances straight away, doesn't it? But the Six of Wands is triumph and victory, and the only thing it does talk about is it's like, well done you, now we move on to the next level. So don't sort of rest on your laurels. So if someone at work goes, great job, really good job, here's your pay rise, they want you to step up and level up to the next level. So this way you're going to find yourself, all of this lovely energy here is going to leave you feeling in a very safe space. There's a snake and a bird, which are normally predator and prey. You know, kestrels attack snakes, snakes attack birds, but they're living in harmony here. You know, she's brought everyone together. And it's really simple, this one. Queen of Pentacles is a safe space, and it allows you to try things out, to test things out. You know, the Empress, she's got the love, the oxytocin molecule behind her, the love hormone. Something really simple that's just popped into my head is when you find yourself in this position, you're able to look a person in the eyes and tell them that you love them, yeah, which is quite a brave thing to do, particularly if they go, oh, thanks very much. You go, not the response I was looking for. Usually they go, I love you too, live happily ever after. Boom, tick, world level up, off you go. So, you know, this is what it allows you to do. If someone said, you know what, go off and see if you can do the new job. Go off and see if you do a side hustle. Go off and ask that person out. Yeah, we've got you. The universe has got you. It's got a safe little place for you right here. And this is how other people see that situation. They see you as very nurturing, caring. It's a great motherhood card. It's a great pregnancy card, but it's also just a card of love, of you know, loving strangers. You know, not physically, but literally. You know, if you're walking down the street, just smile at a stranger. You know, maybe buy a coffee for someone, buy a packet of biscuits and take it into the local charity shop and say, have some biscuits with your brew, walk out again. You're not there for videoing it. Please, God, don't video yourself doing it. Don't do that. Just do these little acts of kindness. You know, that's what this card talks about here. Anyway, hopes and fears, where you're going to find yourself, Aries. You find yourself on top of the mountain, so that is achievement done, big tick there. So you've definitely leveled up somewhere. There's a lot of leveling up energy here. Axe and hammer is you've got all the tools at your disposal to do all that you possibly need to do. And then you've got the big gold coin here, which is it's a brand new start. It's a material start. It's rolling your sleeves up and getting on with it. And here we have the Hierophant. Really simply on this card, you got a beehive here. If it's not good for the hive, it's not good for the bees. Yeah. So don't do things that are selfish, that just suit you. Do things for the community, for the greater good. This celebration down here that was crossing it, that was 3 other people, or at least 3 other people. It wasn't a solo celebration. Neither is this. These are rewards and celebrations. People going, you're doing a great job. You've made 10 other people's lives easier. It's almost like you're a shop steward or something, or you're a manager or something, and the team's doing really, really well because of the support you're giving them. And of course, I don't even know this, but managers are judged on 2 things. They're judged on how well they manage. That's easy enough. That's your job. That's your role. But also, it's how the team does. So if the team does well, then by default, you're doing a good job, and by default, you should get a reward because of it. So great energy. Really good to see that. It's not going to take much clarity, so I'm just going to drop 3 cards in from the beautiful Art Nouveau deck. 1, 2, and 3. What we got? Yeah. 3 of Wands on top of the 3 of the 3 of Pentacles on top of the 3 of Cups. This is reward. You know, the architect, the monk, or the architect, the monk, and the stonemason. The architect has drawn it up, and you can see his vision coming to life. We've got the monk here who's really happy with the way his monastery is coming on, and the stonemason is doing a fantastic job. So everyone sort of stood around going, yeah, great job, really good job, done really well. The Fool, doubling down on the Fool. Definitely time to jump in with both feet, Aries. Whatever this is saying to you, you know, some of you will come away from this reading going,
it's about that job. I should have, I should write my CV, or I knew I was doing a good job at work. Damn right you are. Damn right you are. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. I mean, one of the reasons I like this deck is because of the expressions on the faces of the people. This is a woman who is, it's borderline smug. I mean, she's as lucky as anything with the black cat. She is settled, secure. She is passionate, enthusiastic. She tempered is a word I'm getting for some reason, but that is a really good way to end a reading. That's far better than the Leo one. That's absolutely spot on. As far as I'm concerned, you get the Fool twice. You've got to jump in with both feet. Go and live the adventure. Yeah, you've only got one life. You might as well do it. Yeah, jump in with both feet. You're in for a good one. Aries, I will see you next Wednesday for more of the same. Take care.